Hey, this is a short summary of the environment design of my RPG project, Radicals. First, I created the island. I was later on going to base the rest of the layout on the complexities of the terrain. I have a few layers of the landscape material: grass, forest, beach, sand dunes, mud, and pebbles and rock. I just painted the layers onto each and blended them in. I also added some procedural foliage to each layer like grass, plants, and rocks. Later on, I added the trees by hand. Then I wanted to make a road layout of the island to connect the different areas to each other. I used the landscape spline in order to shape it, and then painted it with the mud material. Next step was adding the layout for the different team areas of the island. There are 4 teams of the story, 3 of which I added for now. I left room for the 4th one to be added later. I placed out cubes of different team colors in order to get a visual idea of how I wanted the result to be in relation to each other, before I was to add any actual assets and props. I then started to add houses and other props that I created for the different teams. Some of the creation process of these assets can be seen in another video. I'll link it in the description. This is part of the result of the 3 teams and the island environment. Team 1 that I call the Free Collective. I also created some base camps in between of the different team villages, belonging to different teams that are later to be taken over one by one during the gameplay. Team 2 that I call the New Order. This team, or faction, has another set of infrastructure and house props, some of it overlapping slightly with the first and second one, but still with its own feeling. Team 3 that I call the Sovereigns. This team is to be placed almost entirely underground, with tunnels and bunkers in order to create more variation and surprises in the experience of the environment. Also, for maximizing the use of the map size. The 4th team has been postponed for now since it's not going to be included until late in the story of the game. That's it. Basic environment done. There is a lot more to add, but this is the fundamental. Thanks. Like and subscribe.